Hello everyone. Number 15. This is the moment of truth. 15. 15th of December, my wedding anniversary. 49 years this year. And I said I wouldn't look. And I'm going to make an anniversary card for my husband with whatever's in this envelope. I'm just hoping it's not a bunch of bricks or a farmyard animal or, well, we will see. Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look. Number 15. Oh, butterflies. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Butterflies. We've got a back piece, a front piece, and a body. So, I've got, what am I going to do? Card bases to choose from. I don't need two of those. Let's just have a look. With this kind of, I've got a few of these kind of dice from Memory Box. And I have the Memory Box ones actually have got more of a filigree top than this one. This one's just got a few little holes in and some embossing. I wonder what that would work out like. With Memory Box, I do either a plain back and a coloured front or vice versa. And I usually do the body the same as the top layer. So what could I... They're pretty though, aren't they? They are pretty. I think I'm going to do a square card. I like square cards. People in America, I know you have to pay more for square cards, but if you put your square card, postage I'm talking, if you put your square card in a rectangular envelope, you could always put another piece of card just to fill up the gap if you wanted to, and then you can post it at the normal rate, says she. We don't have that trouble, I'm happy to say. In this country, a square card is exactly the same price postage as any other shape, really. The thing that we pay more for is either a fat card or an oversized one. And I have a gauge. I think it's downstairs because I was using it when I was putting my Christmas cards into envelopes. I'd put the card into the envelope and there's a slot that it has to fit through to be at the regular price. So what am I going to do? Well, let me cut a panel for the front. Let me cut a panel. Here's a die to cut a panel. I've just had a thought. I'd like to do some sort of heart and then amalgamate the butterflies with the heart of some description. So I'll get out my box of heart dies in a minute and see what we can do with that. Right. Here's my panel. There it is. Put my die back over there. Is that big enough for anything, those little bits? Oh, just big enough, that is. Okay. Right, let's put that there. Now, my hearts. Where are my hearts? Oh dear. Here are hearts. Let's see what we've got. That one I quite like. I think that's a Simon Says stamp. This one I quite like. I think that might be a Simon Says stamp as well. That's kind of, you know, manly, isn't it? Not too filly. How about if I do that in this front panel? This one will just take out these lines in a heart shape. So that's the grain. That way up is the grain of the card. the same as the back layer. If I do that in the centre, I think I'll tape it down just to make sure it's kept in the right place. A little bit of low tack tape. I don't know what I'm going to do with, I'm thinking all the time what I'm going to do with those butterflies. Actually, right, let's just cut out this heart. I didn't think, I could have looked to see what anniversary sentiments I've got. I knew I was going to do an anniversary card. I didn't even think about looking for that. That was a bit silly, really, wasn't it? Never mind, never mind. Right, let's take this off carefully and take out the pieces. This one actually came with I think it was the flowers that would go around the outside. Well, I don't want flowers for my old man. He's the one who gets me flowers. He brings flowers 2 or 3 times a week, bless him. He does the grocery shopping in our house, and when he goes to the supermarket, he nearly always brings me roses. So many times. Let's get rid of these. But it is lovely to have fresh flowers around. Just lovely. Right, let's get rid of the bits and bobs. Sticking to myself here. Right. Ooh, there's the bit. Right, put that so I don't lose that. So, if I have this on here like this, do I want any colour behind it? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? And just have a butterfly on there. That would be enough, wouldn't it, really? And with I could use my, I've got that Gummiapan thing that just says love. That would do. That would do. Let me think of something for these. Now, I've just got some new pigment powder, some Luscious from Indigo Blue in red. Is it red? What colour's it got? Raspberry. Oh, well, it's reddish, isn't it? How about if I did a bit of gold and a bit of that technique where I do partly gilding flakes and partly pigment powder, and then cut this butterfly from that. Let me just do that. Let me just try. Now, what do I need for this? I need this glue stick. I need my tweezers. Oh, here they are. Tweezers. And I need a fluffy brush. And I need my scoochie. Oops, I can't get the drawer open. Oh, there it is. There's my scoochie. What else do I need? I can't think. Right, let's just do this. Let me put some ink, some glue on this piece of card. I really like this technique. I did a tutorial for split coat stampers using this technique, but I embossed as well as with that. So, oh, a little bit of bright gold. This is Indigo Blue gold. I want to leave gaps with this. You may well have seen this before, but I want to leave gaps because the gaps are going to be filled in with the red. And I'm doing the whole thing because I'll use it for something else if I don't finish it with this. These flakes these are Indigo Blue flakes. They seem to be kind of wrapped up in each other. And when you look at this, look, it's just, they call them mega flakes, and they are really big. Somebody's at the door. I wonder if that's my husband and my grandson. They've been taking him swimming with his grandpops. Gonna have a look out the window in a minute. Right, here we are. Now I'm just going to tamp these down. I'll push that back in. These flakes, whenever you buy indigo blue flakes, there always seem to be more when you've finished from when you started. Right, let's just tamp these down. There we go. Now we're going to use the pigment powder. Luscious pigment powder. Let's see what this turns out like. I've used some Nouveau Shimmer red with gilding flakes, but the pigment in that is so strong that it kind of colours the gilding as well, which is a bit of a shame, really, because I like the gilding, the gold, to be vibrant within the other colour. So it'd be interesting to see what the effect of this one is. Let me put the lid back on the powder. Oops, it's not straight. There we go. And then give it a burnish. Now that's good, you see, because it's not covered the gold. The gold is still bright. That's lovely. And this powder can be set with, or fixed, or whatever the word is, with a mist of water. I'm just going to get rid of this. There we are. This is about my 3rd day with no internet. So we're feeling a little bit ragged. So 3rd or 4th, can't remember. But later on today we're supposed to be having an engineer, so that should be good. Right, let's try this. This is the top layer, the one that's got the little holes and the embossing. I'm just wondering whether to give that a spritz of water now to just fix it, because it's going to go onto the dye otherwise. I'm going to do it out of shot a minute, so I'm going to spray the water into the air and waft this through it. Now I can see it's wet, so let me just dry that off. I know what I should have done. I should have done half of this with this one and half with the Nouveau Shimmer. I actually don't like this colour so much. For a red, it does look more raspberry, I must confess. Let's see. It's quite pretty though. It's quite nice. Let's just have a look on here. I think that would do. I was thinking I'd do another one with the other sort, but there's so kind of little of this that I need one of these cut from that as well. The body. I like to have a body in the same as the top layer. Now I've got to watch out for my fingers. Is that? It doesn't look too bad. I think spritzing with the water will have helped, actually. There's a body. It's nice. No, it's nice. Now, I've just had a thought. Do I do the bottom layer with white or with gold? And if gold, do I do it with gold gilding, or do I do it with a piece of gold card? Gold card's got a different finish altogether. It's much shinier than mirror card. No, mirror card is much shinier than gilding. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't think and chew gum at the same time. Let me see. Well, we try both, shall we? See what we think. Let's try a bit of white first of all. Here's a bit of white. Oh, it's the wrong one. I want the plain one, don't I? Right, let's see. Ooh, look. I didn't put any paper. Can you see that? There's pink on here. And if I use that again, I'm going to transfer that to whatever I use next. Okay, let me just clean it off. Look. In which case that dye has probably got some on as well. Probably hadn't had long enough to cure. Let me just dry this off. There we are. Right. Here's a white one. Let's see what he looks like behind. Oof. Oh dear. Oh, it's gone. It's good. Oh dear. Should keep it out of the way, shouldn't I? Now. Should I do two? Let me do two, and I'll do one with this behind, the other way, you know what I mean? One with the white behind and one with the colour behind, and vice versa. So this one needs be done with one of these. We put a piece of a bit of paper towel here, that'll do. That'll just protect my mat, my cutting plate. Right. There's the coloured one for that one. Now if I do a white one, and then the two can be, you know, opposites. Opposites attract, don't they? Right, let's do this one with, now this is probably going to be a bit coloured, is it? Let me just give it a wipe. I love the effect of gilding flakes and luscious pigments. Oh no, it's not too bad. It's good. That is good. No, my husband and I met, I don't know, 50 years ago, I suppose, something like that, through a choir. And both of us have sung in choirs ever since, and we still do. So it's a really nice thing to share. Love of music. He has got, even now, at 77, he's got a beautiful voice, wonderful voice. Absolutely. He's a baritone. Sings lots of solos. So it's what attracted me to him in the first place, would you believe? Came to a choir practice, started to sing, everybody did a double take. It was lovely. Right. There's my body. So let's just put these together. I think that'll look quite nice, you know. Let's just see. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, with the tooth. Yes, let me just put these together. I think I'll use a glue dot on there if I can find some. Just ordered some new ones. Very small craft dots. Sticks to anything. Right. Yeah, very small. Oh, so pretty. This one, I think I might do. Often things don't stick well to pigment powder. I'll just see if I can stick it with my Zig pen. But often it's a bit resistant to glue. We'll see. What I'm going to do is roll one of these with my thumb, so it's like a long thin sausage, which makes it smaller, and then put that onto, oops, I need to put it on the wrong, I have done, no I haven't, no it's the wrong one, this one, right, there we go, that should do it, because these glue dots will stick it, whereas regular glue won't. Okay, there's one, and the other one, I'm going to use a glue dot on the back of this because it's going to be stuck with to something with the pigment powder on, but the body will be okay with glue because there'll be nothing on this one. Okay, there we go. Right, a little bit of glue on this. There we go. I just ordered myself a new iPad. Well, and it's arrived, but I can't set it up because I've got no internet. Oops, daisy. Let's try this again. Bit more glue on there. Right. There we go. It's a pretty little butterfly, isn't it? Isn't that sweet? Now, right, I'm going to put this onto a panel so we get, I'm not going to put any colour behind, I'm going to rely on the shadow from the fact that the top layer is raised to give the effect of the heart. So it's going to be kind of subtle, she tells herself. Right, how are things going? Can you see? I keep forgetting to look. There we go. Only just fitted. I think I'll put a bit just around, whoops, around the heart, just to keep it away from the surface of the base of the card. Right, there we are. Put this onto the card base. Love pulling these off. Whoa. I was, when I first saw the butterflies, I was thinking about, you know, one of the odd backgrounds that I've got in my drawers over there behind me, but suddenly thought about the indigo blue red that I've just not long received. Right, let's stick this onto the card base. There it goes. Now I just want to put the two butterflies onto there like that. I'm going to do that with a slightly bigger glue dot. I think I want it to, because there's holes in there, I need to make sure that it kind of fits over. If the little glue dot would, this is half a big one, which will go across the back of him, it. Right. There we are. That one. And the other half for this one. There we go. Right, about like that, I think. Now, do I want a sentiment or don't I? Let's find my Gummiapan box again. Here it is. quite like that. Surprise myself sometimes. Here's the one that says love. Let me just cut it out and see what it looks like. If I don't like it, I can do the other thing, can't I? Now, do I do it from the colour or do I do it from white? We could do both and see, couldn't we, really? Right. Here's the white one. Let's try a coloured one and see what we think. Can always stick one over the other, can't I, if I don't? There's a coloured one. Right. Just about enough, wasn't there? On that scrap. It's a bit girly, but I don't think you'll mind, really. Let's see. I think we'll have the coloured one. I quite like that. Let me stick it onto the white one. Waste not, want not. Might as well use this one. So sweet. If I can get it to stick. It needs just a moment holding. And that is quite sticky on the back. Sticking to my fingers. Sticking to my fingers all the time. Right. Let's just put this onto the card. I think there's enough glue on the back from when I smudged it with glue to put the front one on. Right. There we go. And to me, I think that's kind of done. The 15th. Thank you so much, as ever, for watching.